In question number 28, what we have, circuit is like this. Question 28, circuit is not provided, but I am giving the circuit for explaining the question. EMF R and this R. This is variable resistance. What is the situation? We are having a cell of EMF capital E, its internal resistance is small r, and we are connecting this cell across a resistance, and resistance is having the variable value. So what is the question? हमें voltage of across this resistance is like capital V, so we have to plot the graph between capital V and this R. Okay, first of all we should solve an equation. We all know that there is flow of some current here. Definitely closed loop is there and battery is there. Definitely some current I will flow there, and accordingly we know that V, that is given by E minus IR. This is the standard equation. We all know about that. V is given by E minus IR. Now we have to plot the curve between this V and capital R. So first of all, there should be capital R in my equation. So I should write this equation as this. E minus I को E upon R plus R into R. We can put this equation like this. Now this equation, we have to make the curve between capital V and capital R. For this, first of all we should understand this relation. How we can understand this relation? Very easy. First of all, if capital R is 0, then according to this equation, V is going to be 0. Capital R is 0, here it will be R, small r will cancel this small r, and finally we are getting capital V is 0. According to this equation, if R is increased, if this figure, capital R is increased, this figure will increase and this complete figure will decrease. So overall this capital V, it will increase. If R becomes infinite, if we are keeping up increasing R becomes infinite, then according to this equation, when R becomes infinite, this figure becomes 0, so V becomes capital E. So according to this analysis, what we have, that when capital R is 0, initially capital R is 0, then V is 0. As we are increasing capital R, V is increasing, and definitely as we are increasing capital R, finally it approaches capital E. Definitely it won't achieve the value capital E, because for that capital R should be infinite. But definitely as the capital R is increasing, capital V is approaching towards the capital E. So according to this analysis, the graph we have, that should be something like this. In this curve, we easily explain what we have. When capital R is 0, capital V is 0. When capital R is going to be increased, then capital V is increasing, and capital V, after increasing, it is approaching towards capital E. So this is the curve according to this analysis, and this curve is being provided in option second. So our answer should be second option. Answer second option.